Hi guys, my name is Nikhil and I'm a junior at Coppell High School. Today I'm going to talk to you about probability. Now, let's start with what probability actually is. I want you to think about something. In math, whenever you do calculations, the answer is always certain, right? For example, take 1 plus 1. No matter what you do, 1 plus 1 will always equal 2. Take 2 times 3. Again, no matter what you do, the answer will always be 6. So, we can say that this event is completely predictable or always likely to happen because it's certain. You can't change anything about this. Now, in the real world, things aren't always that predictable. For example, take a coin. If you flip this coin, will it always land on heads? Or will it always land on tails? We don't know. It could just as easily land on heads as it could on tails. Therefore, flipping a coin is a random or unpredictable event. However, we do know some things about a coin toss. For example, we know that a coin is just as likely to land on heads as it is on tails. That's why you can make bets on a coin toss, because both events are equally likely to occur, so there's no cheating. Now, you might be thinking, how does this relate to probability? Well, probability is the chance of an event happening. And an event is basically an action, thing, or problem that happens. Let's go back to the coin toss. Since we know that both heads and tails are equally likely to happen, and there are only those two options that can happen after each flip, we can expect to see the coin land on heads half of the time, and we can expect the coin to land on tails the other half of the time. Therefore, we can say that the probability of a coin landing on heads is 50%, and the probability of a coin landing on tails after you flip it is also 50%. Okay, if you're unsure about this, let's look at a number line. Over here, we have 0 on the left side and 1 on the right side. We can put 1/2 right in the middle since it is halfway between 0 and 1. Now let's think of this line as the probability of an event happening. If the probability is 0 or 0%, then we can say the event will never happen. If the probability of the event is 1 or 100%, then we can say that the event will always happen. With our coin flip, since there are two things that have an equal chance of happening, heads or tails, we can say that the probability of either happening is 1/2 or 50%. And so on our number line, it's the chance of something happening half of the time. Also, with this number line, if the probability of something happening is between 0 and 50%, then we can say that that event is unlikely because it has a low chance of happening. If the probability of it happening is between 50% and 100%, then that event is probably likely because that event has a high chance of happening. So, that's probability for you. It's not that hard when you think about it, isn't it?